Good morning, class. This is Dr. Julius, the Mark 102 lecturer for this semester. I want to use this opportunity to thank you for being very resilient and disciplined while we had our Mark 101 lectures a few weeks ago. You, in all sincerity, did well. And I'm grateful to God who gave us opportunity to do that. And thankful to you people who gave your time and joined us and was completely a part of that exercise. Thank you very much. Now I want to remind you, in the next 6 days, you'll be going in for Mark 101 exam. I want to use this opportunity to run through what we did in class so that you wouldn't be taken unawares in exam. Now, remember that we started from chapter 4. We did something on the internet. Remember, we traced the history and development of internet. We also looked at the World Wide Web. And we looked at the characteristics of internet and saw potentials of internet for communication. And we also looked at the implication of the use of internet for communication. So I want to crave your indulgence. I want to ask you to go through these things again, because there is a very high possibility that you will see it in your exam. You will see it in your exam. That's good. And we also looked at other areas. Areas like functions of mass communication. When we looked at the informational function or the information function, we talked about infotainment. Do you remember what infotainment is? Make sure you read it up. We also talked about the entertainment function of mass communication. We talked about the education function. This was where we looked at also edutainment. Have you forgotten so quickly what edutainment is? As when you entertain and also educate at the same time. That's one of the things that mass communication does. We also looked at the advertising function of mass communication. You remember we talked about the advertising function as the economic function. And we also said that advertising is the hub, the nucleus, the center, the epicenter. It's the hub of every media house because it generates funds for media houses. And we talked about, we also looked at, we also say that mass communication gives opportunity for individuals, communities, organizations to present their discussion. In other words, it provides platform for debate and discussions. We also talked about mass communication as a promoter of culture. We also looked at mass communication as a social agent. Don't forget we did all these things. Make sure you go through them, read them, get them into your head, and get ready for the exam. Don't forget that we also talked about mass media and other social institutions like the political institution, the economic institution, the cultural institution, and so many other institutions. And that was when we now entered into the political theories of the press. And we looked at such theories like the democratic participant theory. We looked at the authoritarian theory. We looked at the social responsibility theory. We also looked at the social responsibility theory and also the development media theory. We also talked about the Soviet communist theory. All these theories, we put them together. And we were able to discuss them extensively. And at the end of the day, agreed that these theories are important for every society. Now, we discussed, we said something much on development media theory and the democratic participant media theory as theories that came after the four theories had arrived to correct or to cover the gap, especially in developing countries, that the other four theories did not cover. Now, my question is this. Make sure you come to this place, answer this question. After you've answered it, make sure you print a copy that will indicate or show that you answered it. Come to the exam hall with it, because I'm going to take it before you enter the exam hall. Don't make mistake of not doing it. If you don't, at the end of the day, you will you might be making a very huge mistake that will affect your exam. So make sure you come to this place, listen to what I've said here now, and say something briefly about social responsibility theory. Do you think that Unizik FM is socially responsible? If you think so, let me know. Make it very brief. After you've done this, come here, make your own contribution. After you've done it, you have to show me something that will convince me you came here and that you dropped your own answer. And I will be happy for that. I'll be happy that you did that. So please, do it. Make sure that your presence is registered here. When you come out, also get something that will show that you entered into this group and that you made contribution. Thank you very much for now. That's all I want to say. God bless you. I wish you a very successful examination, and it's my prayer that you will fly. You will do well. Have a very wonderful day. Remember, I'm your lecturer, Dr. Julius Mosu. Thank you very much.